Good afternoon and welcome to LUTV, our women's team in action today in the FA Women's National League Division 1 North, where Chorley are the visitors to the Bannister Prentice Stadium. Just 3 games remain for United after today's match. 2 of them will be here, so a great opportunity to end the season on a high for Simon Wood's side, who start the day in 5th with just 1 defeat in their last 4 outings. Chorley are 9th, they should be safe from relegation. They have just 2 wins from their last 12. Here's how Leeds line up. Just 1 change made by Simon Wood from the narrow defeat in the 9-goal thriller at FC United of Manchester 10 days ago. Sian Gibril-Keating starts ahead of Izzy Elliott. Elliott is on the bench. Katie Askell scored 2 in Manchester. She also scored when these sides met back in September. That was her first senior goal for the club. Chorley also making just the 1 change from their last outing, a 2-0 loss at Hull. Abby Wright coming in, replacing Isabel Wade. Charlotte Tyers is the Chorley top scorer with 9 goals in all competitions. I'm John Dunn, delighted to be joined by current Leeds women's player Paige Williams, who's watching on with me today to provide her expert opinion. Paige, you've already said this is going to be a tough game. Chorley have been a thorn in Leeds' side over the years.
Yeah, so we've had a number of games over the last 3 seasons against Chorley, and see they've recruited quite well this year. From the team last year, called Misrael, who unfortunately relegated. I see they've got a couple of players from that side in their squad, so they should have a well-knitted team. Chorley have always been quite organised. They've got a lot of experienced players, so it will be a big test today, but I'm pretty confident that, you know, we'll pull it out the bag.
Leeds coming into it, just that 1 defeat in the last 4, so close to gaining something from Manchester. You've kept in and around the squad despite your injury. What's the mood been like this week heading into this one?
Well, there's 4 games to go. You know, we know it's not over yet. We've got a lot to play for in terms of ourselves and that camp, you know, keeping spirits high. We've got a lot of experienced players in the team that do keep the mood on top. You know, keep the young ones in check and keeping them motivated, because it is hard to come away from a defeat, especially against a Manchester side. But today will be a big game, and it'll be a good game to play in.
In terms of that change, it's Sian Gibril-Keating comes in. What will she add? What will she bring to the side from what you've seen of her so far this season?
Sian's really technical. She's nice and strong. She can hold the ball up very well. I think this will be a brilliant game for her to play in. I hope she, you know, settles in straight away and shows everybody what she can do. She's broke through to the first team for quite a few games now, and I like to say she's a solid set first team player now, and she's earned a spot. So it'll be really exciting to see what she can bring.
We see the Leeds players heading into their huddle. The referee, Lauren Whiteman, waiting for the 2 sides to gather at either side of the halfway line. Any insight into what will be said during that little huddle there? Who will be leading that one, Paige?
I reckon it will be Olivia Smart and Sarah Danby. Obviously, they're, you know, the older ones of the team, the ones who've got a lot of experience, and they're very motivational. So it'll probably just get stuck in, don't take anything lightly, and, you know, first tackle sets the tone.
Is that the feeling with 4 games to go, to try and end on a positive, ready to go into next season, feeling confident? Yeah,
definitely. You know, we've got a lot of fight in us, and we want to do well for each other. We all get on really well. There's no, you know, rifts in the team. We're very close knit, do it well for each other. So hope it goes today.
It's the Leeds leading goal scorer Jess Russo then, who gets us underway. Leeds in white, Chorley in sky blue shirts, and it's Leeds already trying to spark an attack down that right-hand side. The teams met back in September. It was a 1-1 draw in Chorley. I mentioned Katie Askell, who gave Leeds the lead just past the half-hour mark. It was her first senior goal for the club. Isabel Catlow not involved for Chorley today with the equalising goal. Here's a chase down the left-hand side. Katie Askell right on cue, but that one's going to run out of play, and it's a Chorley goal kick. And the 18th time these 2 sides have met. Leeds winning 7 of them, Chorley winning 8, and that probably sums up, Paige. The 2 teams are now closely matched. They are coming into this one. Yeah, definitely. Like I said,
Chorley have always been a team that we've either done really well against or we've not played our best, and hopefully today it's going to be one that we play our best. There's a lot of space to be exploited down the wing, especially with Charlie Ann. Very fast, very nippy, a lot of technical skill, and hopefully she utilises the space that she gets today.
Ball is back with Carrie Simpson. Obviously a number of games that have been called off here, but the pitch playable today. This was a game that should have been played back in February, but back on now. 3 more games to be played here including this one this season. Then there's a home game against Hull on the 28th, and then the season finale against Chesterley Street here as well. This is Charlotte Tyers, the Chorley top scorer, playing it forward to Megan Parker, long-serving player with Chorley. She's got 3 players making forward runs, but the interception was an important one. Sean Gibril-Keating battling for the ball inside the centre circle. There's a chase on here, and it's Saffron Newhouse. Won't quite sit for her on the edge of the area, and eventually there's an interception, and Leeds can try and come forward here on the break. It's an early ball towards this left side, hoping that Astor would be making the run. Russo was making her way across, drops out for a throw-in.
Yeah, I think Astor needed to be a little bit ahead of Charlie then, but like I said, Charlie's very quick. Maybe some overlapping would have helped in that situation, but so far it's positive. Hopefully we can keep pressing forward.
Leeds have scored 10 in their last 4 games, 16 in their last 7. And you've seen it yourself, Paige. There's not been a lack of goals this season. They've been flying in from all angles.
Yeah, definitely. There's one thing we've always said, that we need to get more goals on the score sheet this season, which I think we have done. Some of the results have shown otherwise. However, you know, we've been a lot more positive in the attacking third this year, which is definitely something to take away from the season.
Throw-in taken just in front of Simon Wood, watching on. The Leeds manager. Players making a run towards this near side. That's a header that's going to land at the feet of Russo. An option to the right. It's going to come back to Russo, who's in fine goal scoring form this season. Her back to goal. Options on the right. It comes back to the Leeds number 9 again. That was cleared hurriedly. Leeds with some early pressure on that Chorley goal. But now it's Chorley with a chance to try and break forward. That's a strong challenge. And that's a throw in. And it was an important block by Charlie Pizzarello.
Yeah, that was great. Jess Russo, great player, very clinical in the final third. She's a bit more confident, she could have shot there, but again, first few minutes of the game, I'm sure it will grow.
She's coming through a very rare goal drought at the minute. 3 without a goal, can you imagine? 3. Not many strikers would class that as a drought. I'm sure Jess will soon be back on scoring charts. 3 in the last home win here, 5-1 against York. 13 goals in 17 league games. Tremendous record. She's been a massive asset for the team this season.
Yeah, definitely. She lacks a lot of confidence, Jess, but one thing I think we all say to her is that she needs to believe in herself a lot, because she is a very good striker. She's very clinical, she's very accurate. I think her confidence lets her down, but that's obviously not an awful trait to have in football, and she'll have a great season next year, definitely.
Daisy Mason's pass will come straight through to Harriet Jateman. Early ball, sprint away on the far side. Again, Russo will be an option in the middle, beyond Russo and into the arms of Molly Finch, the Chorley goalkeeper.
I'd like to see Olivia Smart maybe taking some players on down there. She's very quick, very confident, she's got a lot of skill and pace. I think she could have bobbed on a bit faster then down the wing and really used her skills and utilised her pace to get past players.
Scorer in Leeds' last home game, 1-1 here against Barnsley. Leeds fan growing up, well over 300 appearances for the Leeds United Women's side, was a flag bearer for the Men's Champions League game back in 2001. Leeds through and through on that right hand side this afternoon. Charlie Pizzarello will take a Leeds throw as they build down this left hand side. This is Russo. Couldn't quite get the pass away to Danby. Chorley making their way forward on this right side, where it's Newhouse with the ball in field. Jakeman making the challenge. Coming across will be Turner. It's a comfortable ball back to Carrie Simpson.
Yeah, that was well covered by Lucy. She's good at covering, you know, playing the simple balls back just to keep the ball safe. Same with Ellie Dobson. I think she's fitting well in centre half today.
Chorley then lost their last 2. They've lost 4 of their last 5. They should be safe from relegation, well clear of 9 points clear of safety. As the ball is played into Russo, that will surely be a free kick right on the edge of the area, barged into the back. It was Ellie Cook, the Chorley defender. It's a heavy blow. Hopefully Russo can recover.
Yeah, I think that just goes to show Charlie's skill of getting past players, putting a good ball in, and again, Jess, great at holding the ball up. Really good play.
Russo, thankfully, back on her feet. Challenge that's even affected her hair, having to readjust.
I see Tara Danby's got hers down as well.
It's almost perfect footballing weather today. A nice breeze, not too warm. The rain holding off. And Olivia Smart has placed the ball over the free kick. A 3-player Chorley wall with Molly Finch organising things from behind.
Yeah, I like to see Olivia Smart having a go at this because she's well capable of it.
She certainly had a go. It's punched away by the goalkeeper, and a shot that's blocked initially. Russo leads Leeds. Well, she took it from the toes of Alice Hughes, and Hughes was right to leave it to the Leeds goal scorer, leading goal scorer Jess Russo. 22 in total in all competitions for the season. All came from the free kick, punched away by Finch, and Russo with those striking instincts, moving away the potential of Hughes and firing into the back of the net. Leeds leading 1-0.
It's lucky that Jess scored there because I don't think Alice would have been too happy with the tackle in the box, but yeah, that's brilliant from Jess. I think she'll definitely need that now, get a kick started for the rest of the game, and now she's got a bit of confidence in her. It'll be amazing to see how much she grows within this game now.
Did mention 3 without a goal, but it was never going to be long before she was hitting the back of the net once again. It's now 22 goals in just over 23 appearances, almost a goal a game, and any striker would be pleased with that.
Yeah, definitely. She really does need to, be proud of herself, what she's done this season, and like I said, I'm more than sure that she'll grow throughout the rest of the season and next year.
Chorley's response is to earn the first corner of the game. You can see that breeze just with the corner flag fluttering on this near side as the corner will be sent in left-footed. It's punched away by Carrie Simpson, comes out to Danby, left side of the penalty area, and away for a Leeds throw. Good following as well. The weather has brought out the supporters, which is great to see.
Yeah, definitely. We can't fault the fans that come down to Garforth to watch us play week in, week out. The turnout is great, and it really gets the girls going.
There's another chance of a Leeds break. Russo will be the target. Just overhit. It will bobble through to Molly Finch, player of the match last weekend in the defeat at Hull. Come through the Chorley Academy. Still a youngster. She's played this season for the reserves, for the development squad and the first team. As that drops out for a Leeds throw. Nearly 10 minutes gone. Perfect start so far for the team, all in white. Zarello's throw. Danby couldn't quite hold up to find Russo. It's back at the feet of Finch. Twice there, Millie Fitzpatrick looking for a free kick. Referee Lauren Whiteman not having that as it's played forward to Danby. To the right hand side where it's Jakeman. Russo trying to lay the ball off towards Olivia Smart.
Yeah, I think that was fair play. Obviously, maybe a little bit more switched on of how to end it in the final third there, but it's coming. We're trying to play the ball around, which is great. I think give it a couple more 10 minutes or so, we'll really start to see how we can play the ball on the floor.
Danby's control. Ball loops into the penalty area and away for a goal kick. And I suppose just going off that free kick from Olivia Smart and the way that Finch kind of pushed it out, probably a good idea to try and send crosses into that area. Finch looked uncomfortable with the free kick.
Yeah, definitely. I think, always follow up on the final ball. If the keeper pushes it away, follow it up. I think we've demonstrated it there. I'd like to see a few players testing the keeper today, having their shots on. Because it'll be interesting to see, people getting on the score sheets.
From the goal kick, it will land at Smart. She was looking for the ball into Gabrielle Keating. It's deflected to Danby. Cool in possession, Sarah Danby, although then, right on cue, commentators curse as she was trying to find the ball to Pizzarello. But before that, and she does bring a calmness to midfield, doesn't she, Paige? Yeah,
she's a great player. She's a great player to play with, not just within the game, but around, camp and training.
Newhouse with the cross. That's a comfortable save for Carrie Simpson. Another player who remained calm there despite the players coming in. The chance falling to Abby Wright, I think it was, coming through. Simpson with a comfortable save.
Yeah, it's great to see Carrie back playing. It's been a tough 6 months for us all, and you know, back from knee injury and operations and rehab, and yeah, she's done really well. And it's nice to see her playing football again.
Laying above the fence and over the field, someone will be. In fact, I could just see one of the lads there trying to climb the fence to try and get the ball. It was a shot that came in from Millie Fitzpatrick. Has 7 goals so far this season, 4 in the league, but it's a shot that didn't trouble Carrie Simpson. Her second season with Leeds brings a bunch of experience, I'm guessing, Paige, with a spell with Brisbane, with Bradford and Barnsley.
Yeah, she's a great keeper, Carrie. Very composed, very confident, very experienced. You know, isn't afraid to send the ball and put it in an area where she wants it. Again, like I said, I'm just glad to see her back playing because she's worked really hard to get back this before the end of the season. So a nice short run out towards the end would be great for her.
This is Astle. She was brilliantly found by Sarah Danby, and then Astle into the penalty area. Dangerous ball. It's Gabrielle Keating turning a shot that was blocked. Astle once again calmly moves the ball out to Hughes, and then arriving on the right side is Jateman. Jinx beyond one challenge. Looking to the left again. This is patient from Leeds, but they're keeping possession really well. Pizzarello into the edge of the area. Now it's Hughes. Russo looking to turn beyond the challenge, and it nearly came off. She's looking for a free kick. Chorley have made the clearance. It will be a Leeds throw.
Yeah, that was great. It just goes to show, you know, fight for every ball. The ball hasn't gone out of play, and again, that's what Sean showed there. And we almost had another shot goal.
Pizzarello's throw. This is Danby. Just a heavy touch there. They've seen it out of play. But 13 minutes gone. Leeds have certainly had the better of the game. They have that goal advantage 7 minutes in, when Jess Russo scored her 14th league goal of the season. I think Simon Wood will be happy so far.
Yeah, definitely. We've definitely got more possession and more control of the game at the minute. I hope it stays like that now until at least half time. It'll be interesting to see, you know, what happens to the rest of the game of when we're more composed and more confident on the ball and playing the ball around like we know we can.
Ball there just too far ahead of Katie Astle. If you are just tuning in, Leeds then a goal up. The voice you can hear is that of Paige Williams. Paige, you started the season so well with a couple of goals in 4 games. You were flying, and then that unfortunate injury that you picked up at York. Probably a good chance just to chat through where you're at, the recovery from that, where you're at with rehab. Is everything going as planned from your view?
Yeah, it was just typical, you know, doing all right, playing a bit more football and getting on the score sheet, which is very uncommon for me. But yeah, unfortunately these things happen, especially a lot in the women's game. And you know, I've took it in my stride. It's the first major injury I've ever had, to be honest. So it's just typical. It's this one. However, I've had great support from the club, great support from the girls. I'm maintaining motivation, and I'm back running now. And I'm hopefully towards the end of this month I can start kicking a ball properly and, you know, getting back to that football fitness, ready for the new season. I
bet you've missed that feeling, kicking a football. We all take it for granted, but you can't wait, I'm sure, to get passing the ball around.
Definitely. I won't lie, I've not looked at a football for 6 months. I can't even look at one, but now I know I can kick a ball soon. I will be enjoying kicking one again, definitely.
Russo with a great ball in. That's a wonderful save off the post. Oh, and she's grabbed it at the second attempt. Molly Finch. There's Olivia Smart at the far side, caught it perfectly. Russo almost coming the provider rather than the goal scorer. Lovely pick out, right-footed. I think the goalkeeper got a touch onto the post, and great reactions to grab it at the second attempt.
Yeah, that was great play. Olivia Smart, well capable in those areas of putting the ball away. Fortunately, it got short then, unlucky. Olivia Smart again, someone that can use both feet. I think the ball just fell on her right, which was, if it was on the left, I think that would have been definitely in the net.
2 goals this season, nearly a third, so close to a third, but for some wonderful goalkeeping by Molly Finch in the Chorley goal. I'll be right to take this Chorley throw. Fitzpatrick wanted a free kick. Pizzarello. One foot on the ball, finding Danby. There's Fitzpatrick again. Mason making a run. It's towards Daisy Mason. Important interception. Nearly fell for Saffron Newhouse. Ball into space and Pizzarello can collect and clear. Also a goal scorer in that 5-1 win, the last home win against York, Chorley Pizzarello. Gibraltar international, had 4 years over in America. Joined in the summer with Leeds after a spell with Newcastle. Ellie Cook finding the pass back to Molly Finch, who was closed down and very hurriedly had to make the clearance. Pizzarello dealing with the challenge from Newhouse.
Yeah, I think we're being quite patient, which is nice to see. We're not panicking. You know, if we're getting pressure from the other players, we're keeping the ball, making sure we're keeping the ball safe and playing it round, even if it means going back to defence, which is it's nice to see. You know, keeping control of the game and keeping possession is really important, especially games like Chorley, who aren't afraid to put in a tackle, aren't afraid to, you know, play the ball around themselves.
This will fall with Astle. Gabriel Keating. Danby. Now Smart. Really good possession by Leeds. There's a real chase on that far side, and Jakeman, I think, got there first, and she does win the throw. It's taken quickly. Gabriel Keating. Jakeman, lovely first touch, and a foul.
Yeah, it's good that from Sean, you know, holding the ball up in dangerous areas for Chorley, keeping the ball, and again, well fought and well won free kick from Harriet.
Dangerous position on that far side. You just see Ellie Dobson slowly making her way into the penalty area. She'll certainly be a threat from here.
Yeah, definitely. Ellie's great with her head. You know, I'd definitely have put her up in the box if it's going to be a free kick taken from this position. Looks like Danby might be taking it. Left footer, so hopefully it's in swinging. And hopefully someone like Ellie or Alice can get their head on it and get another one for Leeds.
Just see the referee, Lauren Whiteman, having a long conversation with Millie Fitzpatrick. That goes back, I think, to the decision that the striker didn't get earlier in a Chorley move on the edge of the area. Decision explained. 10 yards paced out by the referee. And you wanted to see the goalkeeper Molly Finch tested. There's a real chance to do that from here.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't even put past Danby to have a go from there, to be honest. She's well capable of it. She's got a great left foot. I think putting it in an area would be definitely more perfect for this position.
It is Danby over the free kick. It's floating, it's hanging in the air. There's a header and it's a comfortable save by Molly Finch. It was Ellie Dobson who we said would be a threat. It was causing problems in there, but strong goalkeeping, comfortable save.
Yeah, like Ellie Dobson, Alice Hughes, getting their head on the ball, well capable of it, but yeah, I think that was a comfortable save.
It's been all Leeds so far, 19.5 minutes gone. Goal coming from Jess Russo after 7 minutes of the game. It was 5-0 when the sides met last season. Catherine Smith was one of the goal scorers. Chorley winning on their own patch in April at the end of last season. I think you were involved in that one, Paige, which sums up that Chorley on their day can cause Leeds problems.
Yeah, definitely. You know, away games are always difficult to come to teams like this that have got a lot of fight in them. Like I said, they have a different team this year compared to previous years, so it was a bit unpredictable on what they'd bring today, but by the looks of things at the minute, I think we've got a lot of control of the ball, and I think we're definitely in control of the game.
It's a throw on this near side. Real up and under. Fitzpatrick's flick on, and 3 Chorley players all going for the same ball, and Fitzpatrick, who flicked it on, has the second touch. Composed the Chorley back line before a more direct ball, nearly flicked on by Newhouse towards Fitzpatrick. Here's Pizzarello. Curled ball that was left by Megan Parker, and we'll be back with Molly Finch.
I think Charlie was trying to look out wide then for Olivia Smart, just fell a bit short, but it's nice to see that we're looking to try exciting balls, and we're keeping the ball and playing it round instead of panicking and just kicking it towards anything. So it's nice to see.
Chance for Pizzarello to get forward here. There's 5 inside the penalty area. A ball that's hung up, headed down into danger area. Gabriel Keating couldn't quite get the touch. Chorley, again, the clearances They're effective, but they're hurried and they're gifting possession back to Leeds.
Yeah, I think the ball just fell a little bit behind Alice then to get a head on it. Alice is a great player with a head as well, so I think if she was running onto that, it would have been a dangerous ball in. But again, putting balls in like that is a great way for us to get on the score sheet again.
Alice Hughes, who rejoined Leeds from York ahead of this season. She's had spells with Hull and Nottingham Forest as well. Here's Pizzarello. That's a burst of pace. Just trying to flick the ball one side of Searson while she went the other. This left side proving to be a real outlet for Leeds between Pizzarello and Astle. They're linking up really well. Yeah,
with Charlie's pace, she plays quite a role as a wing back. Well capable of taking players on 1v1, very confident. I'd like to see a bit more of that from her today because she's well capable of it. But her and Jess link up really well, and they've been linking up really well so far this season.
Danby, drop of the shoulder, buys her some time and some space. Smart. Took a deflection, but it will still find Sean Gibral-Keating. Able to check back onto her left foot, really strong in the challenge. Russo has left it for Smart. It was well hit, and it was a deflection from Ellie Cook away for a Leeds corner. Leeds look threatening every time they come forward.
Yeah, definitely. Again, start from Danby in the midfield there, keeping control of the ball and being composed. Olivia Smart's got a lot of space out on the right. I think you definitely need to look more towards the right to utilise that area. And then Sean, said before, she's good at holding the ball up. She's very technical. So again, a great position to be in.
Just thought there, Russo, who nudged Dobson out of the way for the goal. She wasn't nudging Olivia Smart out of the way for that one. She knew to leave it.
Yeah, so she's the captain.
Danby sent in a dangerous free kick earlier. That's a really dangerous corner, spinning in towards the goal. Lucy Turner, the nearest Leeds player there, got a glancing header just wide of the goal, but Danby's deliveries are proving to be really delightful for Leeds.
Yeah, she's got a great left foot on her, Danby, and I think great position to be in. 6-yard box, back of the post. Maybe sticking someone on there before would be the next choice for her next corner because she's well capable of putting in any area.
Sarah Danby in her third season with Leeds, WSL experience with Sunderland. She made her debut at that level when she was just 15. Also had a spell with Manchester City. And she's in the challenge here. At times it feels like there's 2 or 3 Sarah Danbys. She's all over the field and she's in that midfield area, bossing thing for Leeds again this afternoon.
Yeah, she makes jokes all the time that she's ready to retire, but I think she'll be here for a little bit longer because she's well capable of keeping up to the pace of the game. And like I said, she's one of that present on the team and in and around training as well as on the pitch that helps the younger generation coming through the club, guide them and give them the confidence to play at this level.
Gibral-Keating with a cross from the right, bounces up into the arms of young goalkeeper Molly Finch. You could see with the bounce there, it just changed direction, only slightly last minute. It's important that the goalkeepers keep their eyes on the ball.
Yeah, again, the pitch is looking quite well today, but I know there's been previous games throughout the week, so it could be a bit bobbly. It looks a bit windy as well, so keeping control of the ball, maybe playing it on the floor and things is the way forward.
Blocked by Pizzarello. Here's Danby. Astle ahead of her, but comes infield to Hughes. Again, calm in possession. Not afraid to go back if that means that Leeds can come forward from there. As Dobson, again, space on that right side. Jakeman has support with Smart, but delivers the ball into the box. A wicked ball that went through everyone.
It's nice to see Ellie Dobson. She's, naturally a centre midfielder. I think she's filled a lot of spaces this year by dropping in centre half. So her bobbing on forward into midfield is threatening for any team playing against us because she's well capable and she's got the talent to be able to press forward and play those kind of balls out wide to Harriet then.
And somewhat from Newcastle. I think I'm right saying she was the first of the summer recruits that Leeds made. 2 goals last week in the loss at FC United of Manchester.
Yeah, she's a great addition to the team this year. She's strong, and like I said, she can play multiple positions in the team, from striker to 10 to 8 to 4, and obviously centre half. So she's a key player to have.
Fitzpatrick dropping deep. It probably tells you the Leeds' dominance of the game, that their number 9 is so far back as Leeds number 9, the goal scorer of the only goal of the game so far, wins a corner. And that breeze is picking up. You can see the trees behind the goal there, moving a bit more swiftly than they were before the game. Danby has come across to this near. In fact, sorry, apologies, it's Olivia Smart who will take the corner. Another chance to whip one in, and another in swinger, which has been the key from the Leeds set pieces. We'll blame the wind for that one, I think.
She won't be impressed with that one, but get out of the way. Hopefully the next one will be have a bit more pace on it.
From the spectator behind the goal, playing the role of ball boy, ball man. Leeds leading, 27 minutes gone. The goal from Jess Russo, 7 minutes in. Also seen Olivia Smart hit the post.
Yeah, it's nice to see as well that, you know, Olivia and Charlie can switch sides. They both can use both feet quite well, and we've got a lot of confidence in the team and within each other for Olivia to stay on this side now for a bit until she can go back to the right, and then someone filling in a spot. I think Jess is filling it in for her at the minute. But yeah, it just shows the versatile players that we have in the squad.
We can't let that piece of skill from Charlie and Pizzarello go without mentioning. A lovely little flick there from her in the left back position.
Yeah, she's a very technical player.
Flick on from Fitzpatrick. She's leading the line, although supported at times by Daisy Mason. Rolled out by Simpson. Jakeman, first time, straight to Laura Walker. Long serving Chorley midfielder. She's the skipper of this Chorley team. Fitzpatrick. 3 in a central area, on the edge of the area. Newhouse up against Danby. Danby blocks. Possession back with Leeds. Smart has stayed on this near side for the moment, and it's an important challenge, and the captain coming away with the ball. Infield, just beyond Gibro Keating, but look at Russo making up the ground to try and spark a Leeds United attack. Dispossessed by Tyres. Fitzpatrick, flag raised, offside.
Yeah, it's a well-held line then from our back four. Millie Fitzpatrick was in a dangerous position, so it was good that they held the line solid and got the offside.
Free kick taken quickly. Leeds trying to keep the tempo of the game that they've dominated so far. Hughes going back to Lucy Turner. Hughes again. There's the Leeds number 6 jersey. And that will test the pace on the far side of Astle.
Yeah, Alice Hughes, another engine in the midfield, likes to spray the ball about, pick the ball up in areas and have a look on where to play in throughout the game. Works very nicely alongside Danby herself and Catherine Smith.
Molly Finch with the goal kick. Drops straight to Sean Gibro Keating. Surely struggling to get out of their own half of the field, and here's another strong run by Olivia Smart. Will be booted away from inside the box, not too much distance on the clearance. Hughes tussles, here's Russo. Looks both ways and opts to find Olivia Smart. Dobson joining the Leeds attack. Feels like everyone is in the half that Leeds are attacking at the moment. The only outfield player that isn't is Lucy Turner on the ball now.
Yeah, it's nice to see Olivia Smart staying on that left-hand side. I think a lot of the ball's being played down there at the minute, and she's becoming like a massive threat coming over to that side. So I think keeping her there for a bit longer will bide her time. I think will pay off.
It was Ellie Dobson just trying to slide a ball through, open up that Chorley defence. In the end, in the arms of Molly Finch. Fitzpatrick. Seen plenty of the ball for Chorley. Pass that was under hit, almost teased Danby into the challenge, but it was Tyres that came away with the ball. That will just about make its way through to the penalty area where Carrie Simpson can come to gather. Turner back to Jakeman. The fullback who loves to get forward, Harriet Jakeman. Another player that's had a spell over in the US before joining Leeds this summer, former Bradford player.
Yeah, Harriet's a great addition to the team this year. She's shown versatility. She's solid as well, and she's not afraid to run with the ball and take players on, which is crucial.
That pass that just got lost between the legs of Molly Finch, but the recovery was very good. However, Danby's there to win it back, stealing it from Searson. The back heel to keep it in play, and it's still with Danby onto her left foot. A low delivery, cleared away, falls to Tyres, but it's a pass that's straight to Hughes. Gabriel Keating, she's going to win it back, is she? If not, she's supported by Hughes. Leeds aren't out of possession for too long in this game.
That was a great play from Danby. I wish something a bit more exciting came from it, from all that hard work, to be honest. Should be good with that, but no, that was brilliant.
There's Megan Parker. Bit of space to run into there, again trying to thread a ball through, but Leeds staying organised at the back. The door is firmly shut.
No, great covering from Lucy Turner there. Again, like I said before, she's one of those sweeper centre halves that she'll pick up any loose balls when needed.
Fitzpatrick thought she may have an opportunity, but there was the flag raised by the assistant on this near side. Fitzpatrick scored a brace in a recent away win at FC United of Manchester. Also scored 2 in a 6-1 win at York. Just 2 wins in their last 12 for Chorley, but both away from home, both big wins against the bottom 2, York and FC United of Manchester.
Yeah, I've played with Millie Fitzpatrick at previous clubs before, and one thing I would say about her is she works hard. She'll chase a ball, and she's very fast as well. So she's definitely one that you need to watch win this game, because she'll have a shot from anywhere if she gets the opportunity to.
7 all competitions, 4 in the league for the Chorley number 9. Although she's almost playing a number 10 role this afternoon, trying to support Daisy Mason, who's in the more advanced position of the 2. Here's Pizzarello. She's tussling and battling with Saffron Newhouse, and it's Newhouse who eventually has possession. Fitzpatrick, neat turn, back to Newhouse again, might just hold up there, and she's kept it in play right under the eyes of the referee's assistant. The clearance is as far as Abby Wright, a low ball in that Carrie Simpson takes full command of.
Yeah, that was a nice bit of play then from the 2 Chorley players. Saffron Newhouse, again, very fast, not afraid to take players on and utilise space on the wing. So yeah, that was well recovered from Leeds and well gathered from Carrie Simpson.
Leeds having drawn their last 2 games here at the Bannister Prentice Stadium, looking to record a win today, and they lead so far as we go towards the last 10 minutes of normal time. That's an important header from Wright that Finch comes to gather. Those 2 draws coming against Barnsley and Stockton, 1-1 and 0-0 respectively. But of the 8 league games at home this season, Leeds have won 5 of them, and beaten in their last 6 league home games. Jakeman forward to Smart, who's drifted back to that right side position.
It's nice to see that we're not afraid to play it along the back 4 as well. I think previous games we've kind of, when we've had pressure from the opposition, that we've just kind of kicked the ball up the pitch and hoped someone will be on the end of it. However, it's nice to see we're not afraid to play it on the back 4, play it back if necessary, just to keep that ball safe.
Ball across the ground into Sian Gabriel Keating, away from Laura Walker. Here's Danby. He's aiming up a longer pass, but it's short into Hughes, joined here by Pizzarello. Astle pointing, but it's a ball delivered more towards Russo. Again, just hanging up in the wind, and it dropped into the arms of Finch, but Russo continuing to be a major threat inside the penalty box.
Yeah, it came from there, from our midfield there. The rotation between Alice Hughes and Sarah Danby was brilliant. I liked Astle's run and her demand for the ball. But yeah, fair ball in, just unfortunately came short of it.
Dobson's cushioned header. She'll receive it back from Simpson. Again, Leeds building from the back, and Danby an important part of that. Can't quite be kept in play by Katie Astle, player that's come through the Leeds United Academy, was the 2019 Development Player of the Year. Feels like this has been her real breakthrough season, Paige, and she's taken it with both hands.
Yeah, she's been involved in some really important games this season, especially the cup run. I think she's grabbed herself a couple of hat-tricks here and there throughout the season, which is great for a player breaking solidly into the first team. She's done well, and she's done herself proud this season, so I'd like to see a lot more of her towards the end of the year and obviously next season as well.
5 in 11 league games, 11 in all competitions. As Gibro Keating will be penalised for a foul as she was about to sprint away with the ball at her feet.
Wasn't sure there what that foul was. I wouldn't personally say it was one. I think she fought hard with very experienced Chorley player as well. But I suppose the referee's decision, isn't it?
We'll let her off on that one. It's her fourth start, Sian Gibro Keating, since joining Leeds. A Chorley free kick that is sent forward. Astle's header. Good disguise there. I thought I was going to go to Danby, but Gibro Keating turning the other way. Brilliant ball outside of the boot. Jess Russo thought about going first time, then it's a left-footed shot that's gone across the face of goal. Finch at the second attempt will leap on top of the ball. Really good opening by Leeds United and wonderful play by Sian Gibro Keating.
Yeah, great play, great feet, brilliant ball through to Jess. Again, just unfortunate that it was a good run from Jess Russo. Just brilliant play from us so far, so it's nice to see. I feel like another one is definitely coming.
Fitzpatrick hooking it forward. Jakeman is there. Danby. Smart pulling out on the right side. Danby continuing a run. Chorley throwing players forward as the interception comes in from Turner. Potential Leeds counter-attack stopped as the ball rolls out for a throw, which will be taken on this near side by Abby Wright, former FC United of Manchester player. Her throw. Ball forward, but Russo, we can see there, has just taken a knock, hence she's not probably where we expected her to be as Lucy Turner played that ball forward. Hopefully Jess can shrug that injury off.
Yeah, it did look like she'd maybe taken a knock. I'm not sure if it was from the 1v1 into the box then with the ball through from Sian. Hopefully she's alright.
Gibro Keating, smart looks to be the smart option, just slightly behind her. Gibro Keating wanted the ball played back. It's a left-footed cross that's curled into the penalty area. Chorley with numbers back making the clearance. Skill from Charlotte Tyers. Ball that's towards Mason. Might come back here to Daisy Mason. Onto her right foot. A shot that's off target and wide of Carrie Simpson's goal. I think that's Chorley's first shot in anger in the game. Nearly 40 minutes in.
Yeah, I think it is. A lot of the players gathering around the ball then. I think someone just needed to put a foot in, but put bodies in front, which I think put her off target with that shot.
I suppose the only other one of note was the one from Fitzpatrick that was way over the bar early in the game. Leeds leading as we head towards half time. Jess Russo with the goal.
I feel like as a team we can maybe step a bit higher, especially when we're in possession and the ball's coming back to the Chorley keeper. I think we're maybe sitting a bit too deep and we're not challenging ourselves enough to, or trusting ourselves enough to having to get back if they did break through. But I think so far for this game we've had a lot of control. We've played really well with the ball and played the ball around, which is great to see.
There's a shot from Millie Fitzpatrick, but she slipped as she's tried to take strike and it's bobbled through to Carrie Simpson. Chance here for Newhouse, who has briefly got in behind Carrie Simpson coming out, but Newhouse has gone around her. Jakeman has got back, and via a deflection, that's back into the hands of Carrie Simpson. But that is definitely the best chance that Chorley have had in this game. All of a sudden, he'd opened up for Saffron Newsom, and as she went beyond Carrie Simpson, it felt as though the goal was opening up for her. There was a touch from Pizzarello, and that might have been important there.
Yeah, I think Charlie did well to recover there, and then again, Harriet Jakeman as well, you know, stopping that second shot from going in.
And that's the delicate nature of a 1-0 lead, despite the Leeds' dominance of the game.
Yeah, it just takes one shot, doesn't it? And one shot to go in, and then the whole game completely changes. So putting bodies on the line and stopping all shots is really important, especially at 1-0.
Pizzarello to take this Leeds United throw. Russo coming across to provide the option. The header away was from right. Simpson has gone to grab the ball that had fallen out of play. Very sporting. She then takes her position to mark Leeds' danger player in Jess Russo. Gibro Keating coming across to offer a shorter option. Astle moving into space.
I'm glad Astle switched on to that rotation there with the throw-in. I wish something a bit more exciting came on from it, but it was nice play from the girls there.
Good strength from Hughes. Pizzarello. Ball back to the left. Pizzarello's ball. And ball claims against Astle. Play is waved on. Walker with the touch. Did that come off Astle? Referee and the referee's assistant say no, it will be a Leeds throw as Pizzarello comes forward to take.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that was a Leeds United throw there, but I don't know if that's just me being biased.
Throw goes into Danby. Plenty of Leeds players on this side. Russo just turned her back momentarily there, and Danby was aiming the ball in that direction. Here's Pizzarello coming across the 18-yard line. Smart drifting infield. A ball that's drifted out towards Danby, but bobbles away for a goal kick. Closing in on half-time. Leeds leading by 1-0.
Yeah, Olivia Smart had loads of space out. There's loads of space obviously on the right hand side there. We'd like to see maybe an overlapping and then Olivia open up a body and playing the ball through from the right. But yeah, she's well capable of putting that ball in towards the back post, and if Sarah Danby's there, she's well capable of receiving it as well.
Goal kick without the distance required, and it meant that Gibro Keating can head the ball forward. Probably another reason why Leeds could just maybe move higher up the field, because the goal kicks certainly aren't making too much distance. From Newhouse out for a Leeds throw.
Yeah, definitely. I think we could gain a lot more ground, more in the Chorley third. So hopefully that's something that's spoke about in change rooms at half time, just to press and put more pressure on the Chorley defence.
Both sides claim the throw. It will be with the visitors. Here's Newhouse. Everyone had drifted to the near side, so it meant that her ball comes straight through to Jakeman. Smart.
Olivia's really dominating that right hand side today. There's so much space for her to play with, so I think coming out of half time the ball definitely needs to be utilised more on that right hand side, because she's doing really well out there, and she's always got so much space. Look again, she's got a lot of space out on the right. She's picking your head up and playing the ball out to her.
Too much on that, and it won't be kept in play by Newhouse. Leeds throw as we head into added time at the end of this first half. Pizzarello will take the throw. Astle. Two Chorley players there for company. Searson not making the clearance, holding up Astle. Referee needs to make a decision. Looks as though the decision has gone the way of the visitors.
This might possibly be the last kick towards the game. It'd be nice to go in at half time with the 1-0 up and come out even stronger. Parker
losing possession. Danby. Gibro Keating first time ball. Sensible to Smart, making up the ground. Early delivery, trying to catch out the Chorley defence before they can get set. The clearance to Fitzpatrick, but there is the half-time whistle. And what a pleasing half that has been for Leeds United. Full dominance and a 1-0 lead at the break. Jess Russo firing home her 22nd goal of the season after a free kick from Smart was pushed down by Molly Finch in the Chorley goal. Olivia Smart also had an effort that was saved onto the post by goalkeeper Finch. It looks as though it might go over the line, but Finch got there just before. Chorley did have one minor chance just before the end of the first half, but that is a very pleasing half, Paige Williams.
Yeah, definitely. I think we played the ball around nicely, confident, composing the ball, kept the ball safe. Again, I'd like to see a lot more balls being played out on the wing. I think we've got a lot of space, especially down that right hand side with Olivia Smart, so I think the talk in the changing room at half time will be quite positive.
Is the only negative, it's not more than one. They could have got more potentially.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see a few more, but I think there will be a couple more to come, and hopefully it will be from Leeds United.
Full second half coverage on the way on LUTV. Stick with us, half time. Here is Leeds United Women 1, Chorley Women 0. Welcome back to LUTV. Second half about to get underway. Leeds Women against Chorley Women. Leeds leading 1-0 at the break thanks to a Jess Russo goal. It's the Leeds players that have emerged first and heading off just to go and do some final pre-match warm-up before this second half gets underway. Glancing around, doesn't look as though Leeds have made any changes at the break, and there's no surprise in that really. Paige Williams, who's alongside me, that Leeds dominance in the first half, very impressive. The only downside, not more than one goal, but hopefully the second half will bring more goals.
Yeah, I'd like to think the conversations at half-time in the change rooms were positive. I think it'd be nice to see people taking their chances in the team, maybe some players that aren't expected to shoot. I'd like to see Sarah Danby have a shot at goal today. She's well capable of scoring in areas, and the left foot has got a great strike, so yeah.
Just the one league loss here for Leeds this season. That was 1-0 loss to Middlesbrough. Chorley on the road, they've failed to score in 5 of their last 9 away league games. They've lost 6 of their last 9 on the road. Coming into this one, 9 points from safety. Should just about be alright. They've got 3 games to play after this one. Leeds with 3 to play as well. Stockport Hull and Chesterley Street are the games to come for Leeds. But before that, we've got the second half here. Leeds versus Chorley. That Russo goal separating the sides at the break. And Chorley in the blue shirts getting us underway for the final 45 minutes. Live here from the Bannister Prentice Stadium. Chorley immediately out of the blocks looking for an attack. It's an attack that was briefly snuffed out, but then it's with Daisy Mason before a final clearance gets Leeds up towards the halfway line. And this is Russo, quickly joined by Olivia Smart, who's a real standout performer during that first half. So too is Sian Gibril-Keating. She's inside the penalty area. Ball though coming back to the halfway line to Jakeman. Smart again, Jakeman again. Leeds were very comfortable in possession throughout the first period of the game.
Yeah, by the looks of things, it looks like we started off being confident in possession as well, still playing the ball around and not panicking because it's only 1-0. Keeping this up would be brilliant.
Chorley, who didn't threaten on too many occasions in the first half, did have one opportunity just before the break for Saffron Newhouse. This is Parker trying to drift in field, stopped in her tracks, and a chance for Smart to come forward again. An outstretched boot from Ellie Cook that stopped the run gathering pace. Cook, an experienced defender, real key to the Chorley defence, former Blackburn player. It's going to come through to Daisy Mason. Touch was heavy. Lucy Turner was mopping up the danger just behind. Jakeman right into the side of the face of the Chorley player Charlotte Tyers. From the full force of that one, in fact it's Megan Parker.
Yeah, I think she took that one well, because I think Harry was quite close to her then. She put her foot through it, didn't she?
Pizzarello looking for Russo, a constant threat. Chorley well aware of the dangers that the Leeds number 9 possesses. Awkward bounce there, but Parker has it for Chorley and comes away from Danby. And then up against Hughes, into Fitzpatrick, who was offside.
Yeah, you can see at the back 4 again, holding the line nice and strong. They knew exactly what they were doing there, trying to get the Chorley player offside. So very, very tactical and great play from the 4 girls.
Free kick for Leeds. Unbeaten in their last 3 home games against Chorley, winning 2, drawing 1. It was a 5-0 win here last season. I mentioned in the first half, Leeds have drawn their last 2 here at the Bannister Prentice Stadium. They'll be right coming away with the ball on the far side. Chorley gathering some yards.
Yeah, I said it before, I would like to see Charlie and Olivia Smart maybe switching sides. I mean, have an opportunity in the final third to maybe cut in and have a shot at goal, but I'm sure we'll see some switch up throughout the rest of the second half.
Right, with another throw into the feet of Fitzpatrick. Deflected off Astle. And then off right, and that will be a Leeds throw over on the far side. Commented on the first half, a good number of supporters have made the trip on a decent day to Garforth to cheer on the Leeds side. 2 more home games after this one against Hull and Chester Street, so still a chance if you've not made the trip this season to come and enjoy a game at Garforth and cheer on the Leeds women's side. Free kick for Chorley on the halfway line. She's having a great start to the second half. Megan Parker, one in the face, and then a challenge on the ankle, which she's limping away from this one. Chorley free kick. It will be Ellie Cook to take, right-footed. Dropped inside the penalty area. That's a brilliant save by Carrie Simpson. And the follow-up, well, it's going to be off the line in the end from Danby. Thought it was going to fall wide for a goal kick. Easily Chorley's best chance of the game, and as another one comes flying in, Simpson was comfortable that one was going to drop wide, which it did. And an early escape at the start of the second half for Leeds. It all came about from this free kick. And as it dropped there inside the penalty area, wonderful point-blank save, reflex reactions from Carrie Simpson to deny Charlotte Tyers. And then the second effort wasn't far away at all.
Yeah, that was great from Carrie. I was a bit worried her being a bit more off the line. She would have maybe got lobbed, but however, Carrie is very tall and she's got great reaction, and I think that was a brilliant save from herself.
That'll give Chorley a bit of confidence at the start of this second half as Fitzpatrick tussles with Hughes. Here's Pizzarello. Astle moving out to the left. Pizzarello, we know, has got tremendous pace and she's used it there. The ball to Astle, cut out by Searson, and then it's off Astle for a Chorley throw. From what we've seen so far, maybe a more even second half. Chorley with the early effort on goal in this second half of the game. Danby thought about crossing first time, but then uses some good skill, pulled back to the edge of the area where Russo was waiting. Here is Jess Russo, shooting opportunity onto her left foot. In the end was blocked off by Megan Searson. Still a chance for Leeds. Danby, 2 inside the penalty area. Good save at the near post by Finch. It was firmly hit by Sarah Danby. And the goalkeepers at the start of this second half both making very good saves. Danby denied her third of the season, but Leeds come forward again with Hughes. Danby will be joined by Pizzarello making an overlapping run. Here's Hughes. They've backed off and still coming forward. In from Pizzarello. Will come through to Olivia Smarts. Went early, maybe could have took a touch, but went for a first time effort. In the end it's just flown over the bar, but what an entertaining start to the second half we've had.
Yeah, definitely. Again, like I said, I'm glad to see Danby having a go at goal. She's got a great strike on her, great save again by the keeper.
Finch will take the goal kick towards the halfway line. This is Gabrielle Keating. Smart. Ball in from the left from Astle, controlled by Russo. Cross shot blocked by Parker. Tyers with a heavy touch up against her opposite number, Sarah Danby. Both leaving it for each other. Astle was across. Mason. Clearance was from Turner. Here's Fitzpatrick. Ball over the top, the Leeds defence in front of the Chorley strikers. Simpson, though, coming out of her goal, trying to get Leeds on the front foot once again. Poked forward to Astle by Pizzarello. Russo, lovely ball, first time to Danby. Searson across.
That was right idea from the 3 players then from Leeds United. Maybe a little bit more on the ball from Jess Russo for Sarah Danby, but the idea is there, and the play and the tactical play is definitely there.
Newsom went for goal at the near post, saved by Simpson, brilliant save. It was Megan Parker with the shot, and we're seeing a totally different Chorley side at the start of the second half. Thankfully, we're seeing Carrie Simpson in tremendous form.
Yeah, great double bounce of saves there from Carrie Simpson. She's showing a lot of confidence. It's nice to see it in her, especially being out for so long. She's definitely getting into the game, and she's keeping, you know, the clean sheet very clear.
Leeds having to do more defending in this second half than they did in the first, but so far that clean sheet is intact. Mentioned that Chorley have failed to score away from home in 5 of their last 9 away. This was the latest save from Carrie Simpson at the near post to push it away from Newsom. The second one, though, quickly on her feet to deny Megan Parker. An ever-present this season, Megan Parker. But Simpson, as you say, the way she's got up, she struggled with those injuries, but that proves she's back to full fitness.
Yeah, definitely. The urgency to get up, just in case another shot. 3 Chorley players in the box there in dangerous area, so she did really well there to be back on the game, back on her feet.
A Chorley corner. Laura Walker will take on this near side. Will be an in-swinger from the right-footed, close to Simpson. Good claim. A number of players in and around her, but she remained calm and confident to catch the ball. Pizzarello, lovely flick one side of Newsom, and then away she goes over the halfway line. She's going to be a struggle to catch due to that blistering pace. She's found Russo, a turn and a shot that's just over the bar from Jess Russo. An attack that started with some brilliant skill and a burst of pace by Charlie-Anne Pizzarello.
Yeah, definitely. Again, demonstrating the skill and her pace to be able to get the ball up the wing. I think Sean wanted the ball just through 4 of them, but I can see why Jess Russo wanted to have a shot if she's seen the opening.
Ten minutes of the second half have gone, and they've gone by in a flash because of the action that we've seen at both ends of the ground. Leeds certainly the better of the sides in the first half, but Chorley, they're equal so far in the second. Leeds still lead by that early goal from Jess Russo 7 minutes in. Here's Danby, a driving force in the Leeds midfield, out to Smart, the Leeds skipper. Trying to squeeze it through the legs of the Chorley defender. It's going to fall through here to Parker. Clearance to the edge of the area. Not a convincing touch there by Tyers.
Again, Alice Hughes picking up in the midfield, playing the ball around. Picked out a lovely ball there for Key. I still think it was just short.
Pizzarello up against Newsom. Wonderful play by Pizzarello. Very calmly dispossessing the Chorley winger. And then coming forward, looking for options. We'll check back, and again, not afraid to go backwards if it keeps Leeds in possession. Danby. Just caught Astle slightly on her heels there. Was starting to come to the ball, but Danby trying to sneak it in behind for her to chase onto. Mix up in communication, but Leeds growing into this second half. Finch looking towards the far side. Searson's ball will find Fitzpatrick. She can't keep the ball in play.
Yeah, it was well pressured from Alice Hughes. You know, putting the pressure on the Chorley player and forcing the ball out of play. Now putting herself in a good position to receive the throw.
Jakeman. Rolled beyond Smart and opposite number on this near side, Annie Taylor. It will be a throw. Not sure if Olivia Smart might be looking for a free kick there.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tight one to call for the referee. Wasn't sure whether the Chorley player was necessarily looking at the ball or Olivia Smart to play her out of play, but I think it was a fair choice to go with the throw.
So we're going to see the first change of this game, and it's Hannah Derbyshire that is coming on, replacing the captain Laura Walker. Derbyshire, a previous club captain, has only made 4 appearances this season. And then the throw can be taken on this near side. Russo, Smart, trying to touch the ball beyond Tyers on this near side. Throwing that's gone straight to the Leeds skipper. 2 Leeds players sliding in. Jakeman with the block. Jakeman with the challenge. Jakeman again. And the ball just keeps coming back to her. She's working so hard to keep Leeds in possession. And Chorley winning it back midway inside their own half.
Yeah, it was great battling by Harriet Jakeman. Shows how strong she is and how determined she is to keep the ball and win the ball.
Pizzarello again having the better of Newsom on that far side. And even then, as Newsom had a touch of the ball, Pizzarello came away with it, but the pass is straight to Tyers. Then it's Mason. Good challenge from Lucy Turner, and it's a throw for Chorley on the far side.
Yeah, I think both of our full-backs and wingers today are doing really well. You know, utilising the space and the great qualities and characteristics like pace, especially Charlie and Olivia Smart.
Parker's shot blocked by Lucy Turner. Ball drops into the penalty area. Here's Smart. On to Gabriel Keating. Rousseau. Leeds needed her to try and hold that one up, but Ellie Cook was just slightly stronger than the Leeds number 9, and here they come now again, Chorley with Annie Taylor, and a ball that's in behind for Fitzpatrick. It just rolled away as she was trying to just poke the ball gowards. Carrie Simpson has been so important for Leeds in the second half, quickly off her line and snuffed out any chance of an opportunity.
Yeah, that was really well watched by Carrie Simpson. I think Millie Fitzpatrick just slipped in behind Ellie Dobson. I don't think she was really aware of us, so it was good that Carrie Simpson was there to pick up any loose balls.
Just past the hour mark, Leeds still lead from the first half. Jess Rousseau goal against the Chorley side that have lost their last 2. Their last three games, 2 home games, Barnsley and Durham. They also have an away game at Chesterley Street. Here's Sean Gabriel Keating. There it's come off Smart and then touched away by Ellie Cook. Leeds throw. Chance to build some momentum. Danby unfortunate to just put a foot on the ball, but she's back on her feet quickly.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to see maybe another goal within the next 10 minutes, just to secure the win and maybe feel less pressure from the game and its demands at the minute.
Another Chorley throw. It was a block by Olivia Smart. Smart takes on possession. Gabriel Keating. Then it's on to Hughes. Astle an option to the left, but instead has tried to thread one through. Well, it is aimed for Astle, who I think just wanted it played into her feet rather than trying to run in behind. It's out for a goal kick. Leeds are probing and pressing and still looking for that second goal.
I think that was a good ball from Alice Hughes. I think maybe the ball, Aston wanted the ball to her feet. She needed to go a little bit wider just to open up the space so she can, play the ball on for herself. But the idea was there, to be fair. So hopefully we see a bit more of that from Alice Hughes in midfield.
Here's a Leeds change. It's Kath Smith who is coming on wearing the number 10 jersey. 7 goals this season. In her 3rd season with the club since joining from Barnsley. And it's Katie Astle who's the player who will be replaced.
I know Catherine Smith's centre midfielder, so it'll be interesting to see if she'll be playing out on the wing or if there'll be anybody like Sean, Gabrielle Keaton to be pushed out on the wing.
I was going to say she likes to play in that number 10 role, but it will be interesting to see where she plays for the remainder of this game. Looks like she will be on the left side. Certainly that's how things have set up for the moment. Jakeman at full pace, then asking Carrie Simpson to come and claim on the edge of her area. Good communication between defence and goalkeeper. Clean sheet so far for both. First touch for Smith, brilliant control, bringing the ball down from such a height. The layoff slightly short to Turner. Smith has it again.
Yeah, it's like Cameron Smith's definitely got stuck in the game so far. She seems to have drifted back into that midfield role. I'm not sure whether it's Sarah Danby that's maybe pushed out to the left and they'll be swapping throughout the rest of the second half.
Smart, really good play away from Cook. And maybe time here to weigh up the options of arriving in the middle. Cook got back, good block, good clearance. It will be a Leeds United corner. Danby making the move across from left to right. Get some advice from the stands of where to put the corner.
I'm not sure if the line is giving her a bit of advice as well there.
If it comes off, they'll all be claiming an assist for this one. Sarah Danby, left-footed, hanging up into the air and punched away under pressure from Molly Finch. Well, it nearly did pay off. The corner from Sarah Danby.
There's a great ball in then, and we've had a few goals from corners over the last couple of games, so I wouldn't have been surprised if that one would have just tipped in.
Danby again, similar delivery would be perfect. Not too far off, it's the same outcome as Finch. Amongst the bodies at the near post, punches away. And another Leeds corner, and Sarah Danby very much positioned by that corner flag for the moment.
I was actually having a bit of a giggle there, thinking, come on, someone get their head on this.
Everyone ready again. It's another delivery by Danby, this time a bit further out and a bit further away from the goal. Russo on the edge of the box, losing possession to Parker. But Russo continuing the run side by side. She gives a free kick away before Chorley can advance into the Leeds United half.
Yeah, I think that was a fair pick up from the referee there. A nice battle to see, but I think just the grabbing of the opposition maybe is why she's been given a yellow. I think it's maybe a little bit harsh for a yellow card first one of the game, but hopefully she'll tone it down a little bit now for the rest of the second half.
Free kick that Ellie Cook will take. Missed by everybody, and another save from Carrie Simpson to deny Charlotte Tyers for the second time in this game. Had to remain focused, the goalkeeper. Tyers with options to maybe lob Simpson or place it into one of the corners. Went for the lob. Simpson standing tall and making another really good save. As Danby looks for the pace of Pizzarello. If Leeds can hang on, they'll be grateful and very thankful to Carrie Simpson.
Yeah, she's very, very tall, Carrie. She's got great reaction. I think lobbing a player and a keeper like that is very hard to come by. So another great save from Carrie.
Free kick. Pizzarello was fouled on the far side. Looks as though Danby will leave this one to Olivia Smart, who will make the walk across the field for that in-swinging delivery. Challenge was from Abby Wright. Pizzarello is alongside Smart, but the smart money is on Olivia to take the free kick.
Yeah, Olivia Smart is able to use both right and left foot. Whether she'll be using her right here by the looks of it, looks like she will be. Being in swinging.
There's going to be a change actually that Chorley have made before the free kick can be taken. Carolyn Wong has come on, which means the referee can give the whistle, and the free kick, it will be left for Pizzarello. Drifted over the bar and on top of the goal. Something a bit different. Most of Leeds' set pieces have been in swinging and looking to catch Chorley out there. Just too much on it from the Leeds full-back.
No, I enjoyed that. I think it's important to try new things within a game. Obviously, with it being 1-0, it's a risk. However, we've remained dominant, and I think we've got a lot of confidence and composure. So when you're in that frame of mind, I think trying something new is definitely good.
Fitzpatrick with the ball over the top. Simpson again taking charge of the situation as we head in towards the last 20 minutes of normal time. Leeds lead the goal after 7 minutes from Jess Russo. Leeds the better of the sides in the first half, but it's been an even affair in the second. If anything, Chorley have had the better of the chances. I'm thankful to Carrie Simpson for a string of fine saves. Here's Fitzpatrick, a back heel that might come through here. Brilliant challenge on the edge of the area from Ellie Dobson. What wonderful defending that was from the Leeds centre half.
Yeah, that was a really crucial tackle there from Ellie Dobson. It was very big, risky tackle, and she seemed confident in performing it. So
it was the first touch of the game for Carolyn Wong as the opportunity opened up. Anna Taylor will go across to take this Chorley corner, set piece for Leeds to defend. Players gathered inside the penalty area. Simpson punching clear. Tyers has gone for goal, and Simpson is there again, diving to her right. A flying save from the Leeds United goalkeeper, who is having a second half to remember here. I think that's the third time she's denied Charlotte Tyers. Those two having a real match-up.
Yeah, it was a great strike. I think, having the pressure from Lucy Turner coming out to stop the shot, and then Carrie remaining sharp and on her toes to tip that ball just to the right.
Corner for Chorley. More defending for Leeds, and Carrie Simpson in at the near post. Turner is there for Leeds, still inside the penalty area. Tyers with a ball that was blocked by Smith. Russo down the line to Smart. Did have the option of Gibril Keating, that was blocked by the Chorley player Megan Parker.
I think Olivia Smart tried to get a few more yards then. Because you don't know until you try, do you?
Unfortunately, the referee was watching. Fitzpatrick for Chorley. A scooped ball into the path of Parker. Turner there, good defending. And an early ball forward. Nice turn by Parker. Jakeman has shadowed her move. Ball played straight into the feet of Pizzarello.
Yeah, she did well there picking up that ball. I think just the final end product, maybe she did a teammate on their toes a bit sharper.
It's like Sean Gibril Keating is maybe struggling there, just hobbling either side of the halfway line. Here's Smith, lovely skill. This near side, it's Smart. Smith carrying on the run. Gibril Keating is an option. Although she's struggling for the moment, that might be a change that Simon Wood will need to make.
Yeah, she's struggling. I'd like to see the likes of Leonie Price maybe getting a few minutes. Young, sharp, wants to play, wants to work hard, so it'd be nice to see her carry the rest of the team out for the last 20 minutes or so.
It'll be a free kick. Danby tripped. Still smiling, Sarah Danby. Has been for quite a while now. She's enjoying herself out there.
Yeah, she always does, to be fair to her. She works hard, she keeps up to the demands of the game. She gets kicked about a lot, that's probably why she's laughing, because she's thinking, not again. But I'd like to see if she's taking this free kick now and putting the ball in a dangerous area for us.
Looks like we will see this change, a touch of cramp before Sian Gibber-Keating can be replaced.
Yeah, it might possibly a touch of cramp. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
It is only her 4th start since joining Leeds, 3 more appearances from the bench. She's helped back to her feet. I think overall she can be very pleased with her performance, particularly first half. She was a real threat for Leeds.
Yeah, I think she done really well today. I think she showed a lot of confidence, really settled into the game from the get-go. So it'll be nice to see some fresh legs coming on. I think it's Izzy Elliott and Leonie Price. Double change, I'm not sure who maybe will be coming off. Izzy Elliott's obviously centre half. She can also play full back, so it'll be nice to see getting in and involved in this game.
Leonie Price wearing 8, Izzy Elliott wearing the number 2 shirt. Price, who scored in a County Cup game back in January against Harrogate. She's on. Looks as though Pizzarello was the other player to come off, and she's been a constant threat throughout this game down that left-hand side. Her pace in particular has been so crucial.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised that Charlie's come off, to be fair. I think she's played really well this game. She's been one of the key threats against Chorley. But again, Izzy Elliott, fresh legs, and she's got a lot of capability, so it'll be good to see her getting involved.
Something a bit different from the free kick, and a glancing header from Smith. The substitute has finally seen Leeds get that second goal. A really well worked set piece down the line for Danby. The delivery to the near post was so inviting as Smith just got there first, and enough of a touch to beat Finch, the Chorley goalkeeper. Her 8th of the season might just seal a Leeds United victory.
Yeah, it was clever play from the 3 players. I think she'll be really happy with that, Catherine, getting ahead on that, and obviously only being on for 15 minutes. Great play by the girls, really impressive.
A real uphill task now for Chorley here at the Bannister Prentice Stadium. Russo in the first half, Smith in the second half. Has separated the 2 sides. You can see Leonie Price there is in the centre of that midfield, sticking out the right boot and fouling Megan Parker, who's had a real rough afternoon. Megan Parker, one in the face. I think both ankles now have been clipped. She's back on her feet, and the first involvement for Leonie Price was to commit the foul, but it stops Chorley gaining any advantage.
Yeah, I think she just got stuck in and it didn't really pay off the way she wanted to. I think she's taking it well, the Chorley player. Again, dangerous area though to really commit a free kick, commit a foul and, have a free kick, but hopefully Carrie Simpson's still in a game and retrieves the ball.
Ellie Cook is the Chorley player over the ball. There's a 3-player wall that has been built by Leeds United. Cook headed away by Jateman. Cook thinking about letting that one roll out, and does. There's an option to send the ball down the line, but it comes infield to Searson. Parker. Jateman again firing the ball off Parker. Every part of her body will be black and blue when she gets home.
Yeah, I think she's going to need a bath tonight. Soak her body in it. Yeah, she's took quite a few battles today.
Danby, the creator of the lead second. Price with a touch. Smith, the 2 substitutes combining, and Russo in between 2 Chorley players. Couldn't quite get beyond them. Price again eager in the challenge. Thinking about the ball, it comes into Danby. Chance maybe to get it onto that left foot. Nudged to the ground by Parker. Maybe a small piece of revenge by Megan Parker on a Leeds player.
Yeah, it was clear then that Danby really wanted it on the left foot. I think she wants to pull the trigger and have a shot at goal. I do think it's going to come for her in this game. Chance on goal, which would be nice to see for her.
Brief respite for Holly Finch as we approach the final 10 minutes of the game. A long clearance headed away. Danby, ball just stuck between her feet, picked up by Searson. And it's Parker. Fitzpatrick laying the ball off, but Hughes is there first, just mopping up in front of the Leeds United back foot. Here's Harriet Jakeman. Smart looking for the 1-2 with Price. Smart will come away with the ball. Russo is alongside her, and it's Jess Russo. Lets her body do the work before finding the bottom corner. A lovely drop of the shoulder that just opened up the space, and a scoring opportunity. It's a brace for Russo. It's 3 goals for Leeds United, and a quick fire double has taken this game firmly away from Chorley now. 23 goals for Jess Russo in 24 appearances this season.
Yeah, great goal. Olivia Smart worked really hard then, battling to keep play, and I think she was really selfless then, playing it into Jess, and Jess letting the ball just roll across her body and striking it with her left foot. Again, another player that's well capable of using both feet. Great goal and well worked for.
After that Chorley threats early in the second half and the saves that were made by Carrie Simpson, the scoreline has a very pleasing look now. 2 goals in 4 minutes has really put this game to bed from a Leeds perspective.
Yeah, I think the goal line and the scoreline now is definitely showing how well we've played, I think, in this game. So it's good to see, and I'm glad to see it.
Leeds coming into this afternoon in 5th position on 30 points. 9 points and 2 games in hand on Durham in 4th. They'll be sensing, Paige, a real strong end to the season, and 4th might well be more than achievable if they carry on this kind of form.
Yeah, I think that's a target at the minute. Obviously, a lot of games haven't gone our way this year, but like I said before at the start of the game, you know, we've worked hard and we're remaining positive, and we're still working towards getting that top 5 positions within the league, and then a lot to focus on for the new season.
It's now 30 home goals in the league this season in just short of 11 games. If that isn't an invitation to come and watch the final 2 games at the Bannister Prentice Stadium, not sure what is. Hull here on the 28th of April, 2 Sundays time, and then the final game the week later here against Chesterley Street. You would be more than welcome, I'm sure. Hopefully a bit of sunshine as well when we get into these final 2 games. Free kick for Chorley. Megan Searson is the taker. Floated ball straight into the arms of Carrie Simpson. On the form she's in today, it's going to take much more than that for her to be beaten.
Yeah, I think she's trying to settle the game down now, you know, take control from her position, try not to alarm anyone or panic or make any rash decisions, and keep that clean sheet.
Another change in the offing here for Chorley, and this will be a proud moment for youngster Ella Blundell. This will be her first team debut, the debutant, the teenager, with the final 8 minutes to go, has come through the youth ranks at Chorley. Very proud moment for her and her family. Kind of moments you never forget, I'm guessing, Paige. I'm sure you still remember your first professional senior start.
Yeah, definitely. I think I was like 15, 16, playing in the Welsh Prem. So, you know, it was a good standing. It was very nerve-wracking, but you learn a lot, and it's nice to look back on it. So hopefully it'll be a nice game for it to be a part of today.
Ella Blundell on. Megan Searson down for the moment. It's a robust nudge from Alice Hughes. Certainly no holding back throughout this afternoon. There's been some full-blooded challenges. Both sets of players giving it absolutely everything this afternoon. Fitzpatrick's header. Jakeman is there. Will need the support of substitutes Izzy Elliott to make the clearance.
Yeah, it's nice to see Izzy Elliott making some and gained some minutes today. She's a young, talented player, great with her feet, very confident for her age, considering the experience in the back four. In comparison to her, she fits in really well, so it's nice to see her getting some minutes.
Another player that's come through the Leeds setup, the Leeds Academy. Here she is on the ball now, closed down by Fitzpatrick. And a left-footed clearance towards the far side. She'll be able to take the throw here. Danby given a shorter option. Hughes, sensible at this stage of the game, just to roll one back to Carrie Simpson, keeps Leeds in possession. Clearance nearly found Searson, but the only Price there to take the ball on. Jakeman moving infield. She's just challenged there before she could get the pass away from Wong. Jakeman penalised, foul on Searson, or Newhouse rather, as Chorley looked to try and get some kind of a consolation from this game.
Yeah, I think that was a fair decision from the ref. Maybe a little bit soft, but I think when you're in through goal and you're in a dangerous area, those decisions have to be made, and I think giving away fouls in that position is maybe a bit too much for a risk, but 3-0 up, hopefully Carrie Simpson again playing how she's played, will recover the ball really well.
Speaking of proud moments, how proud will this be for Yona Diaz, coming on, a teenager as well, just like Blundell for Chorley, and making her first senior start for Leeds United.
Yeah, very talented young player. She's been involved in training with the first team. She has a lot of pace, a lot of determination, a lot of desire, and wants to work hard, so I'm glad that she's got her first team debut today, and I wish her all the best for it.
We see a bit of action for her in the final few moments. Chorley are coming forward again. There's three inside the penalty area. That's Wong with a touch as it comes through to the far side. It was blocked at the near post, and eventually it is touched home by Saffron Newsom. Surely a consolation at this stage of the game. Her third goal of the season, and eventually the Leeds back line is broken through after some wonderful saves from Simpson. Chorley throwing numbers forward, and those numbers taking advantage in the end. It was a goal-saving clearance at the near post, and as it came through to Newson, was able to prod home from close range.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened there. I think it's obviously disappointing clean sheet today, but I think the ball was being pinged around a lot in the tight area, and I think maybe coming out and blocking it a bit sooner would have been what was needed, but again doesn't reflect on the whole performance of the game.
Taylor will chase, Diaz will keep up with her, and she'll see the ball roll away for a throw. I suppose the key now, Paige, not to give Chorley any kind of encouragement really, just keep it sensible and professional, keep the ball.
Yeah, definitely. I think keeping them away from any scoring position is crucial now for the last 5 minutes of the game. Reflecting on the performance as a whole as we've played today, I think another goal would be disappointing in the sense that we've been really dominant and we've kept control. So yeah, keeping the ball out of dangerous areas is important.
Here's Parker. Danby will close down right. It's a ball forward from Elliott. Out of play, but at least the ball is in the Chorley half. It keeps them well away from the Leeds goal as we go towards the final couple of minutes of normal time in this game. Towering header from Izzy Elliott. Danby's ball forward. The chase is on for Jess Russo. Diaz joining her in the area. It's Russo on a hat-trick, goes down. All eyes on the referee, and that's a penalty.
Yeah, I think that's a fair decision from the referee. She didn't even win the ball. Looks like Jess Russo might be slightly injured here, which is not nice to see. Yeah, I think she put her foot through her legs, and there's no win of the ball there. I think that's a great decision from the referee.
Yeah, it looked like a definite trip as Russo got in. Diaz was hoping for the pullback. Russo hoping for the hat-trick. I just wonder if she's going to be all right and maybe will step up for the penalty. at the minute. Kath Smith has said, I'll take the ball. She has already scored one. She got the crucial second goal. She's placed the ball rather delicately on the spot. And the wind maybe having a bit of play with that, just rolling it away. Smith looking for her second goal of the game at the end of the game for Leeds United, to provide and reinstall a 3-goal cushion. Kath Smith up against Molly Finch and places it very nicely into the bottom right corner of the goal. Leeds have got themselves a 4th goal as we head towards injury time. 3-goal cushion restored. Smith with her 9th goal of the season.
Yeah, great goal from Kath Smith. Placed it really well. You know, very confident and composed. It takes a lot to, take a ball off a player that's maybe on the way for a hat-trick and knowing she's going to score. So, yeah, great goal from Kath Smith and well won by Jess Russo.
Is there time for Jess Russo to still claim that hat-trick? 2 for Russo, 2 for Smith. Leeds have 4. 3 points incoming as Fitzpatrick tries to get Chorley another consolation. But their defending was Price. And this is Hughes. Turner. Diaz is still waiting for that first touch. I think we're both willing here for her to get a touch of the ball.
Yeah, I'd like to see her get a touch of the ball before the whistle blows. I think she's just doing a lot of groundwork at the minute, which again is massive within a game. So it's nice to see her, get a start and get some minutes for the first team.
We are into injury time. No rush for Simpson to take the clearance. You can't get any further into the corner than that. Molly Finch was pretty much grounded as she saw that one fizz past her. Downbeat towards Smith. Couldn't quite adjust her footing quick enough. Throw taken. Elliott's header forward. This is Russo. Good strength, good hold-up play. And then the ball has ran free for Sarah Danby, who's breaking into the penalty area. Went herself. She's earned the opportunity. She's been superb today.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'd love when Sarah Danby scores. It's always a great goal. So shooting from those positions, I would not be surprised if they'd go in just over the bar. But she did well to get into that position.
Russo the key to opening up the move with the hold-up play and allowing Danby to gallop clear. Clearance from Finch. Smith making a nuisance of herself up against Wright. Russo and Diaz inside the penalty area. And the work of Smith will win Leeds a corner, potentially their last attack of the game. Is there a 5th goal? Is there a hat-trick for Russo? Is there a debut goal for Diaz?
Well, you can always hope. Hopefully, it'd be nice to see someone getting the head on this. Again, crucial players like Ellie Dobson and Alice Hughes. It's like they're coming up to attack the corner.
Smith delivers. It is Diaz. Finally gets her first touch of the game. Nearly fell for Turner. Chorley been able to clear the danger. Is there one more chance from the Leeds United throw?
I think this is where you just need to manage the game. Take your time with things and see the game out to the final whistle.
Russo will chase that forward ball from Smith. Adjusts them too much on it. Eventually and agonisingly just roll over the line. You're talking like the proper pro there, Paige. Hold on to the ball, keep possession. I want a 5th goal.
I think it's fair to go for a 5th goal when it's 4-1, but I think there's comfortable win from today, so I'm really pleased with the girls and I'm really proud of them all. They've worked really hard to the very end, so...
No free kick as Parker's on the ground again. Played back to the goalkeeper from Cook. Finch's clearance straight to Leonie Price. It's a ball that might just get to Smith, but at first to it was Abby Wright. It will roll away, it will only be a throw.
That was a great ball from Leonie. I think she visioned that really well, and I think Kath Smith definitely knew the idea and the capabilities that Leonie Price can bring in midfield to play those kind of balls in.
Easy Elliott to take the Leeds throw. Potentially the final opportunity of the game. Header returned from Price, the two substitutes linking up with the ball out of play, and there is the full-time whistle. And a super display from the Leeds United women's side, and a 4-1 victory that is thoroughly deserved. The opening goal came on 7 minutes. Jess Russo, who else, with her 14th league goal of the season, firing home from inside the penalty area. Second half, Chorley did put some pressure on, but again, eventually 15 minutes from time, Kath Smith, the substitute, with a glancing header from a Danby cross to give Leeds a second goal. The third came through Jess Russo. 23 goals in 24 appearances in all competitions this season. A lovely finish. Again, Danby involved, but it was wonderful play by Russo. A drop of the shoulder to open up the opportunity. Newson pulled one back for Chorley, but as we hit the 90th minute, Russo was fouled inside the penalty area. Kath Smith stepped up from the spot and fired home her second goal of the game. The Leeds fourth, and a thoroughly deserved victory for them. Paige Williams.
Yeah, great game from the girls. Worked really hard throughout, I think, from the start to the finish. A lot of players stepped up. Unfortunately, it wasn't a clean sheet. However, I don't think it reflects the game at all. I think we played, great football. We passed the ball around. We worked hard for each other to the very end, and we had a lot of control of the game. So I think the girls will be really impressed with their performance, and I think the vibe back in the change rooms after this will be really positive.
So many positives, so many good performances. Gabrielle Keating, Sarah Danby, Jess Russo, and we saw there a sight of Yona Diaz coming off the field. A debut for the teenagers. So many things to be positive about this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that Yona got her first team debut. She's talented, she's young, she wants to work hard, and I look forward to seeing a lot more of her throughout the rest of the season and the start of the new one.
3 more games to go for the Leeds United women's side this season. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon on LUTV. Final score from the Bannister Prentice Stadium. Leeds United Women 4, Chorley Women 1.
Jess Russo.
Where the wall is.